Still on terror, we have a guest who says one of the attackers in London may have been radicalized by an imam in America. Ryan Mauro is with us. He's with the Clarion project, and he joins us now here in New York. Okay, let me get this right. One of the attackers in London, not been named yet, but you know who he is, presumably, and you say that he was radicalized, turned on to this kind of attack by contact with an American imam. Make the case, explain it.
Sure. Well, this is now public information. Someone is saying that they reported him to the police, one of these attackers, because they knew that he kept watching over and over again the sermons of a radical cleric based in Michigan that basically was one of the spiritual leaders of ISIS and other jihadis.
Who's that?
That's Imam Jibril.
That's
Musa
the man.
Jibril. That's the man that is in Michigan, and he's like a rock star in the jihadi world. You look at his Facebook account, and he has about 250,000 people following him there. You don't know how many are real, but when you look at online activity of jihadis, this is one of the top guys that they're listening to. 60% of the foreign fighters that have gone to Syria followed him on Twitter.
So you're saying, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're saying that that imam incited this violence. He helped push this man in London towards that violence. Therefore, he's guilty of something and he could be arrested. Is that your case?
Well, if you're preaching and inciting, a lot of the time the authorities will say, oh, well, that's protected free speech.
And it is.
Well, you can also make the argument that it is treason, it's subversion, it's conspiracy to overthrow the U.S. government. Whenever you declare or advocate jihad, that's advocating war. It's almost as if when Hitler declared war on the United States, if we reacted by saying, well, he didn't say war in English, so didn't really declare war. Jihad is the Islamic vernacular for war.
So I think you're agreeing with my position, which is the mood has changed. No longer can we tolerate pure defense. It's time for some offense, and arresting or doing something about that imam is on the list.
Absolutely. And often we hear this term homegrown extremism or terrorism. But keep in mind, this is a Palestinian that moved to Saudi Arabia, started studying Sharia law at a top university in Saudi Arabia, and then moved to the United States. So this is still a product of radicals coming to the United States and then breeding this. And that's why he's effective, because it's not like he was radicalized and got his beliefs just from a Facebook meme. This is a guy who studied Sharia law so he can answer questions. And he's very skilled in the propaganda online because he won't just come right at you and say, go join ISIS. He talks about the broader themes that lead people to join ISIS.
Was he sent to America as a kind of a missionary for terror?
I'm sure that those that were working in the ideology said, you're very good at this. You know where you need to go is the United States, because a lot of Islamist radicals made that decision decades ago.
Ryan, thank you very much for joining us. Come back soon, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.